choo-choo. We don't take kindly to trains around here.
Please, I just want to get through. I'm just trying to go to... Hey, leave him alone! Man, I've been having a lot of fun with my Nintendo Switch 2. I just wish they had a racing game where you could go... and go like... I wish they had a game like that.
What about Grandpa Corn Miser?
Grandpa Corn Miser, can you bring me a new Nintendo Switch 2 game where the cars go... Thanks. That must be Grandpa Corn Miser! Message on the cob. Check switch. Love, Grandpa Corn Miser. Let's see. Fast Fusion was one of just 5 Switch 2 launch exclusives, alongside Mario Kart World, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster, yes that's one game, Survival Kids, and Welcome Tour. One might look at that list and feel a bit let down, but don't worry, when the N64 launched, we only had 2 options, Mario and Pilot Wings. But those 2 games were strong enough to do the heavy lifting required to boost Nintendo into the next generation. And while I haven't played 3 of the 5 Switch 2 launch exclusives, I can say with full confidence that Mario Kart World and Fast Fusion are more than capable of shouldering the weight of this new era as Nintendo switches gears. What? But that's 2 racing games! Yeah, and they're both fucking great! Mario Kart has your fun, bubbly, classic Nintendo ground covered, and Fast Fusion, well, if you're looking for some hardcore competitive action that'll also put a long ways ear of corn in the mouth of critics bashing the Switch 2's graphical prowess, you've come to the right place. This game rocks, man! For starters, let's examine the 4 main game modes, beginning with Championship. There are 4 different cups in Fast Fusion, each consisting of 3 unique tracks, so 12 total. And all 12 are badass. Not only that, but the variety is astounding. Tempesta takes you into a cyberpunk metropolis during a raging storm with strong winds that can blow you right off the track. Port Genkai looks like a war-torn mecha future straight from the mind of Hideo Kojima. Mori Ice Park is like a beautiful ski trip to the Rocky Mountains. From the grounded and lush foresty tracks of the Mercium Cup on to space and more, blasting through any one of the courses in this game is an absolute treat. As for those cups, each can be played on one of 3 levels of difficulty: subsonic, supersonic, and hypersonic. Or more generally speaking, easy, medium, and hard. Or if you find yourself at Starbucks, tall, grande, and venti.
Actually those are size options for drinks, not difficulty settings.
Good point. Nobody likes it when you're pedantic. The first time you fire up Fast Fusion, you'll start with access to the subsonic difficulty of the Mercium Cup. And once you find your footing and begin winning races, you'll gain money that can be used to unlock additional cups at the subsonic level. After finishing each subsonic cup in 3rd place or better, you can move on to the supersonic levels. And once again, after unlocking and winning a bronze in each of those, you're able to try your hand at the hardest difficulty, hypersonic. For an even greater challenge, check out Superhero Mode. Here you'll play through the same courses featured in the various cups, but one by one with these caveats. Finish first, do not crash. Also, jumping decreases your boost energy, and boost energy is also shield energy. If you finish anywhere but first, you lose. If you crash, you lose. It's all or nothing for a reward of $2,000 in prize money. Another way to earn prize money is in the 3rd single-player mode, Time Attack. Each track has a developer time that you have to beat in order to win that cash. Also, win or go home. No partial prizes handed out for getting close. No participation trophies, biatch. If you have friends or family you'd like to play with, you got a couple multiplayer options. Good old-fashioned local split screen or local game share, where someone else in the same room can use your copy of Fast Fusion to put on their screen on their own Switch too. And finally, game share via game chat, where with just one copy of the game, you can connect with a friend and race to your heart's content. Now, if you jump right into Time Attack and find yourself coming up short, or you reach some of the higher difficulties and can't seem to gain the edge, you should take your ass on over to the Fusion Shop. This is a really cool feature. As you unlock new cars, not only can you race with them as they come, but you can also fuse two base models together to form a brand new vehicle with its own custom design and stats. And guess what? Try it out. You think it's shit? You can disassemble it. You can return it to the original form and also gain a little cash in the process. If you've been mucking about with different fusions for a while, can't remember which ones you've tried and which ones you haven't, well, they conveniently provide a Fusion history screen where you can see all your past concoctions. There are 210 to unlock, so if you're a completionist, that'll keep you busy for a bit.
Which is nice.
Oh yeah, and once you've built a Fusion, you can rebuild it again directly from this screen. But let's say you unlock all the different cars and tracks. What next? Well, you can also save up yet more prize dollars to purchase 35 different bangin' songs from the jukebox. The mix of electronica and ripping guitar solos, man, it'll have you envisioning Steve Vai making out with C-3PO. I love everything about this game, man. And I've waited until nearly the end to bring up perhaps the most important thing about it. The gameplay. The handling. Smooth as butter for your cob. As fast as you go zooming through the courses, it's surprising how in control you're able to feel. There's a boost meter that can be filled by collecting floating orbs, and using your boost strategically is required for finishing in first place. If you gun it when you're close enough to the racer in front of you, you can also cause them to spin out and take a few of their orbs in the process. You can also gain some nice speed by making sure that your phase is shifted to match the color of the approaching boost strip on the track or the boost field above. However, running over or through a booster if you're in the wrong phase or the wrong color will cause you to lose all your momentum and slow to a crawl. Jumping allows you, like I said, to use boost fields as well as to reach higher floating orbs and even alternate paths through tracks. Just be careful, because if you land outside the bounds of the road or fly into an obstacle, your car explodes and you have to wait to be reset. In a game this fast-paced, that can make it really challenging to get back up to your desired position. So there you go, Fast Fusion. If you have a Switch 2, this should be in your library. If you don't have a Switch 2, and maybe you're on the fence, add this game to the list of reasons why you should pick up Nintendo's newest console. 850 Super Divorces out of a possible 1,000 Super Divorces. Give it a shot, please. Wow, that was pretty great. But I think I'm going to go play with toy cars again.
Chug, 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 choo choo! I told you we don't like trains around here, right? Huh?
To find out what happens next, and for a brand new review, click here!